So here we are, video number 2, and this is kind of going to be an honest and raw one. I was honestly thinking, should I post a second video? Like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. What am I going to talk about? Do people even want to hear what I'm going to talk about? You know, just the fear. I have a lot of fear of putting myself out there. It's this crossroads that I have been coming to for the last probably 4 months, but especially the last month or so, because it's been exactly a month today. No, a month tomorrow, since I completed my Certified Transformational Nutrition Coach program. And so I'm at this crossroads, right, where I want to help the world. I feel like I have a message for people. I feel like I can help people heal physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I feel like I could be a spiritual counselor. I feel like I could be, help people through some past trauma type stuff, letting go of it. I feel like I could help people, like my true desire as far as helping people with physical ailments is I want to be that person that, or mental, emotional. I want to be that person that people have gone to Western medicine for, years and years or whatever, and aren't getting any responses and aren't getting any really help, aren't getting any better. Told they have to be on this medication for the rest of their life. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no cure. All that stuff. I want to be the person that can guide people towards their health, towards their healing, towards reversing whatever these conditions are, towards being medication free. And I think that I can really, really do that, but I am terrified to put myself out there. So it is really a hard thing for me, and today I was totally not going to post a video. I've been sitting with myself probably the last 2 hours going, I should post. I should just get on and start talking. I shouldn't get on and start talking. I should get on. I shouldn't. I should. And so I went to pull some cards just for some guidance on what I should do or what I should talk about or whatever, because I had some ideas about what to talk about too, but and I know a lot of people that might watch this don't really believe in tarot cards or oracle cards or have a bad impression of them. Many other people that are going to watch this are use them daily, and I just feel like they really I've always been one who I've always prayed, never really went to church, but I've always believed in God, and I've always prayed all my life, and I have always felt that I have heard God through quotes. I've always been a lover of quotes and quote books, and even when growing up and even still as an adult, if I'm watching a movie or something and there's a really good line, I'll pause it if I can, if I'm at home, and write it down. Or song lyrics or songs, complete songs and stuff. I really feel like that's how I get a lot of messages come through, how I feel God talking to me and stuff like that. And tarot, to me, over the last year or so, I've learned tarot and oracle cards, and I feel like it's just an extension of that, really. It's just when I'm having trouble hearing guidance that I need, I go to those in picture form, or I still open up the Bible and just to some random page, and there will be a verse that sticks out to me, or I open a book or something, or I have a lot of, or a couple daily, those books where there's a message for every day. So I, sitting in my frozen state of not being able to make the decision to not post and not being able to actually push the record button, I went to my tarot and oracle cards, and I picked from a couple different decks, and it is just amazing. And this is one of those things that never cease to amaze me, when you get messages that, for me, I tend to get things that compound on each other. So I'll get a message, or be talking to somebody about something, and then I'll hear a song lyric, and then, something else will come in. And so here I've been sitting, wondering what I should do, being afraid to come on and do my number 2 post. And so the first card I pulled from my animal tarot deck is the 6 of Swords. So it's I can't remember exactly what that's called, but it's like a flying squirrel. So he's, instead of staying where he is, where it's not necessarily good, he's taking the blind leap of faith forward. He's knowing that forward is the only way to go. Forward is where success will be. Forward is where future is. And, staying where he's at and not moving is not the good choice of action. So this card is totally like, take action. You may not know where it's going to lead, what it's going to do, but just take the action. Don't be afraid. Just take the action. So then the next card is from this cute little happy tarot deck. It's all like kid drawings, and stuff. And it's the Queen of Wands. So this card, to me, is just showing, she's obviously happy. She's got some support here. She has, she is doing well for herself. She's created a good life. She's confident. She knows what she wants, and she's got it. And she seems playful, and it just is a card of confidence to me, but of also of recognizing the importance of other people and sharing as well. Like, she's got these 3, 2 lions, it looks like, and then 1 cat. 2 lions and 1 cat, and then there's these lions up here with this flower. Like, it's it's not just her by herself. It's a support system. It's sharing. So that's kind of what I got from this, is share with confidence, and you will have everything you need. And then from an Oracle of the Angels, I pulled Success. And it's very much a card about, you have everything, already inside of you. You have these visions, keep in your mind these visions of what you want your life to be, what you want your success to be, and everything is already inside you, flowing out of you, flowing through you, and it's just beautiful, and to just trust that. So all 3 of these messages are very much the same. And then it's interesting, I forgot that, I haven't pulled cards in probably a couple weeks, just haven't felt called to. But last night, so I got this cool I Am deck for Christmas off of Etsy, and last night before bed, I was like, just, I need to pull a card from the I Am deck. And the one I pulled is I Am Ambitious. I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith, like that flying squirrel, take a leap of faith, and I believe in myself, like the queen. When I put my heart's desires into action, it is for the good of all those involved. Just kind of like this, right? This is total divine light and everything. I am ambitious. So between the card I pulled last night and all the ones I just pulled, it totally kicked me in the rear and gave me the guidance to just come on here and be honest and share my fears and my hesitation my hesitations. And I know a lot of people have a lot of messages, have a lot of gifts that this world needs, and are too afraid to share them with the world, just like me. There are so many people out there that are just like me that they have these gifts inside to share with people, to help people, to whatever, and are too afraid to put themselves out there. And so so this was all just beautiful. Me sitting here not knowing what to do, picking the cards, having them give me the kick in the butt to just come on and be honest about my struggle with putting myself out there. And I mean, some of the ideas I have, number one, I want to get started with my transformational nutrition coaching. I would love to get clients. There is a 10-day cleanse that I want to do. I'm thinking maybe starting that March or something. And then like the coaching model, if you wanted to continue after the 10-day cleanse, would be going through the different body systems kind of in order. Starting with digestion, and then your detox, liver and detox organs, and just going through the systems systematically, trying to rebalance and heal any imbalances. So that is a coaching program that I would love to start doing. I also am feeling really called, but just haven't started yet, to do a Bible study, but not a typical Bible study. One where you don't come into it with any preconceived notions. Read the Bible like you've never read it before. Read it with new, open eyes, open interpretations, open, coming at it with, well, what are all the different ways that this passage could be interpreted? What are the underlying meanings that could be here? What are the hidden meanings that could be here? Are we taking it too literal or not literal enough, or whatever? Just how does metaphysics fit into it? Because metaphysics really fits into the Bible a lot. And then, if you're familiar with any other, religions or mythologies, how those stories compare to stories in the Bible, and, really just taking a slower, more in-depth, less strict, any and all interpretations are welcome and encouraged type approach to a Bible study. And then after, my goal, of course, this would be like a many-year process, because even just getting through the Bible in a year is a challenge in itself. But I'd love to go through the Bible and then go through all the different religions too. All the different Norse, Greek mythology, the Hindu, mythologies or whatever in the Vedas and Egyptian stuff. Like, I'd love to just go through all of it. It is really studying belief systems is really, really fascinating to me. And I get something out of all of them. And what was the other thing I was thinking of? And then this is long enough. 15 minutes. That is way too long to listen to me. What was the other thing that was just coming to my head? Oh, tapping. I have this book, 21 Days of Tapping to Your Greatest Self or something like that. And I had started it a couple months ago. I only got through day 4. And then it had you do some journaling exercises. And at that point, like, I just hit a wall at day 4 because all of a sudden it got hard. But the first 3.5 days of tapping were amazing. And I got a lot out of them. So I really want to continue that too, because I think that'll help me work through some of these fear blocks that I have. Yeah, that's, I think that's about it for today. I actually have a lot of other ideas. Now that I'm talking, I could go on and on and on and on and on, but I'm going to try to keep these videos short because I know when I watch videos, if it's much longer than 15 to 20 minutes, I often don't have the time for it. So I will either post more or save those ideas for tomorrow when I'm terrified again. But hopefully, as every day goes on, this gets easier and easier. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you are out there and you are wanting to get your voice out and your message out, let me know so I can follow you on your journey too, and we can support each other, because it's scary putting yourself out there. But when you really feel that you can help heal the world and heal people, you know, I don't feel that I can do the healing, but I can, like, my word for the year is co-create, and it's co-creating with my creator. Like, I feel my purpose is to guide people to help and heal themselves. And that's my message for the day. So, have a good day. Love you all.